Hello, hello. Whiskey Cactus here. Hello. How's everybody doing? We're back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Silver Snow. We're booking it, by the way. I mean, I say that we're 21 streams into this game. It's still a long-ass game, guys. But we're making huge progress, and we're almost at the point in the game now where we're like almost done the paralogs, and once you're done the paralogs, the game just fucking it's over. Because once there's nothing left to do, the post-time skip, you can just like skip entire months, more or less. It's the biggest problem I have with this game, honestly, is that the post-time skip just doesn't have enough content in it. Which is one of the reasons I love White Clouds. It's my favorite part of the game. Which is not a popular opinion, according to the internet. From what I've been told. But here we are. We're about to... we have a free day. That's right. But we have nothing to do on this free day. So we're going to seminar, I guess. And the only thing we need to do is get Seteth more faith or punching. So having Linhardt teach is a good one. Does anybody else? I could give Annette some axe, but I think Seteth is more important. Because Annette is already... Annette doesn't need the axe. Let's put it that way. Annette very much is fine without being good at axes. And she's not bad at axes as it is. She's got like B-level axes. So, you know. What we need is Seteth to punch or to faith. And I think faith from Linhardt is what we're going to do. So what are we doing today, Whiskey Cactus? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're doing the Bridge of Murden. And then we're also doing Marianne's Paralogue. Which I love. I love that one. That's my favorite one. Said no one ever.
This experience is critical. It seems my profession.
We might do Lysithea and Ferdinand's Paralogue if it unlocks.
The Great Bridge of Murden, one of the
I
bridges
think it will.
that cuts across the Aramid River between the Empire and the Alliance. Its defenses have been fortified since last I was here. It seems the enemy is sufficiently prepared.
Steady now. Hanneman like that, of all people.
We must prepare ourselves for anything. We must be ready to change our approach in an instant.
Yes, that is most sound. I do not distrust Claude, but there is no guarantee that the other Alliance lords will not move against us.
This is true.
Onward, with caution.
We do have another traitor to deal with.
After we cross the Great Bridge,
And this is a traitor that I need to recruit.
Emblem will be before us.
Because I have a support
You
that
do
I need to
remember,
unlock
do you
with him and
not?
Dorothea.
I speak of Gronder Field, where we fought the battle of the Eagle and Lion.
The ones defending the Great Bridge. It isn't my father or brother, is it? I really want to finish this battle without seeing them. Especially my father.
Yes, I hear your father can fell a bear without even a weapon in hand. When we run into him, I'll be sure to let you take the lead. Family matters and all.
That's not funny, you jerk!
Oh, Caspar. Your father's not even in the game, dude.
For that, Petra. Smoke or
Got
no
nothing to
smoke,
worry about.
They'll get the idea. Losing the bridge should be a pretty big clue. Oh no, I can't believe we're actually going
Yeah,
to
we're gonna do
finish.
some war crimes. Yeah, let's do it.
Gets angry.
Let's do the war crimes.
I
This
get
isn't the
nervous
war
just
crimes. This
picturing
is
it.
fine.
Stop
Capturing
that
the bridge is fine.
Oh,
It's
if
after we
the
capture the
monastery
bridge,
with their army, we're all gonna
and we
die.
start invading
The hour
sovereign
of
nations
questioning has
that
long
are not
since
ours.
passed.
That's when the war
Sure,
crimes start.
whatever happens, this will not end as it
Actually,
did
I don't know if
5
those are
years
technically
ago.
war crimes. They're
Back
crimes
then,
against
the
humanity,
Empire was
because the
able to
war...
focus its entire
Well, I mean, it's
army
during a
on
war.
Garrett Mach.
Maybe it's a war crime when the
Now,
war's already
their front
started.
lines are stretched
I don't know,
thin
man.
along their borders with
Don't
both
invade
the
other
Kingdom and
countries.
the Alliance.
That's the
Their allies
takeaway.
have grown in number, but so have their enemies. They should not have
Uh-huh.
too many soldiers they can readily send our way. Now then, let us set forth. This shall be the first step in ending the chaos that has engulfed this realm.
Mm-hmm. It's not your realm, Seteth. You don't get to decide to end the chaos. You get to protect your own. That's it. That's all you get to do. Let's look at the support. What do we got? Do we have anything good? We have Petra and Ferdinand. I could have sworn we got this one already, but we'll go ahead and do this one.
Ferdinand.
I don't know. I feel like I've gotten every Ferdinand support in the entire game.
Petra, is there something I can help you with?
No, I am not needing help.
I actually picked a very interesting team that has a lot of overlap, and that was not intentional.
Hardly. I am too
But
busy
between
trying to
Ignatz,
survive
Petra,
for the moment.
Ferdinand, Mercedes...
But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home? As an Imperial hostage, you would be freed if the Empire were to fall.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home.
Uh-huh.
But if Bridget and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose. Maybe it is even possible for me to be living in Fodlan.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day, but Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here. My family is living in Bridget, but in Fodlan, I have new family and new
Uh-huh.
friends.
New family.
You can, like, visit,
I am
though.
glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra.
Although I
In that
guess you're an
case,
island.
We will have to make sure that none of us die. We do not want to lose anyone in the family.
That might be a little tricky.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
Guess it depends on how advanced the
worry.
technology is
I do
here,
not
because,
intend
like,
to
you
die.
could either have, like,
I have some
steamboats,
things
maybe.
to do when the war
That
is
might not
over.
take as long.
Things?
You could have, like, sailboats, which will take a lot
Yes.
longer.
You and
I don't know.
can be the link
How far
between
away is
Fodlan
Bridget?
and
Is it,
Bridget.
like,
Oh,
do you get cholera while you're coming over, or something? Or
Okay,
scurvy?
I have to confess, I fibbed a little.
I don't know.
About not being lonely. When this war ends, I will be quite lonely indeed. If you go back to Bridget.
is that a
It'd
truth?
be interesting to see who Ferdinand ends up with. He's got
I
A
have
supports with a
just
ton
made
of
a
characters.
decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people. Whether you are in Bridget or Fodlan, I will be there too. Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship. We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
I mean, I know we could
You have
look
my
and find
gratitude,
out
Ferdinand. All of it.
just by going to the
I
notes.
have loneliness just like you. But your words gave me
But
great happiness.
Kind of wanted it to be a surprise.
Please do what you are saying.
That's the point of doing this.
Be a bridge for Fodlan and Bridget.
Normally I coordinate
Count on me.
paired
We
endings,
will
but
keep
I kind of
at
don't
it,
care this
and
time.
One day,
Yes.
Except for
one day
apparently
we will
Lysithea
be
and
seeing
Hanneman.
that future.
Because, you know, I don't want her to die. So we're giving her somebody who's going to keep her alive. We could do Caspar, and I don't care. Because I don't care about Caspar. Quite honestly, I don't really care about Caspar. He's already got A supports with Dorothea and Ash, so... And that's just Caspar at this point, yeah. We do need to get her A support, A plus support with Ash. What do you need? Leone. Ignatz and Leone need A plus. We'll work on that. We'll get that one. Marianne, I kind of don't care that much about. We could, you know what? Let's do Marianne and Ferdinand. Give Ferdinand more options.
Marianne.
I actually
are you
really
not
like their
going to
supports.
pray?
I finished. What is it?
Or their paired ending, I'm not sure.
I just wanted to apologize.
It's fine, Ferdinand. You did nothing wrong.
Last time we spoke, I did not quite finish saying what I wanted to say. You say I did nothing wrong, so perhaps you will hear me out this time?
Very well. What is it?
Rather than mourning the way things are, is it not better to accept reality and move forward from there?
Accept and move forward?
Precisely. You curse your heritage and reject your present situation. That makes you gloomy, even despairing. As long as you are held back by that way of thinking, nothing is ever going to change.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Do you really believe that you accept whatever comes in life?
I do. Come what may, I will never falter.
It's a bold thing to say, man.
Well, each person is born with a purpose. We must fulfill that purpose, no matter our circumstances. It imbues our lives with meaning and direction. That is what I believe, anyway. Everyone has something they are meant to accomplish. That is true for nobles.
Doesn't that fly in the face of one of her other
commanders.
supports? With, was it Ash or Ignatz? I can't remember. I think it was Ash.
Really possible that someone like me has a purpose?
Ash was like, you know, you don't have to have a purpose. You can just be.
Oh.
Or something like that. I don't remember.
I'll give this some serious thought.
It was so long ago.
Thank you, Ferdinand.
Like,
your words
a few days.
deeply moved me.
Is that so? How wonderful. I will pray that you find the answers you seek.
Well, there we go. But that's their B support. That's not their A support, so... Cool. I think that's good for now. Let's go ahead and do the mission. Do I have certifications I need to do? I know we were looking to get Seteth War Monk, which we can't do because we don't have the Abyssian exam pass. So, we need to get that on our next Explorer, but he's got a decent chance of passing. We'll see how that goes. Let's do the mission, and then on our next Explorer, we'll make sure we go for that. But here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's get this done.
Sights set on Enbar. The resistance
other
army
news,
avoids the Agma Mountains, choosing instead to move south along
I
the
can,
eastern
with
route
100%
passes
certainty,
through the Alliance.
announce
To make it safer
that
through
the next
territory
game we
of
play
House Gloucester,
after
supporters of the Empire,
Fire Emblem
House
Three Houses
itself
Silver Snow Route.
House Regan, Claude.
My plan was, initially,
Claude vows to draw away
to
House
play
Gloucester's troops,
Brilliant
so that
Diamond
the
and
resistance
or
army can
Shining
advance
Pearl,
the
one of
Arabian
those two,
River, a dividing
when they
line
come out
between
in
the
November.
Alliance and the Empire.
And I was thinking, well, by the time we finish this, I don't know how much time we'll have between them, and I might just need to do filler streams of, like, you know, going back and doing side quests of Horizon Zero Dawn or something. Maybe do an Animal Crossing stream or two or something. You know, shit like that. That was one idea. And then Tales of Arise came out, and I started playing it. And we're going to stream Tales of Arise next. And fuck Pokemon. Fuck Pokemon. I'm sorry. We will play Pokemon whenever we finish Tales of Arise, but I'm not going to worry about trying to play that when it comes out. We're definitely 100% going to do Tales of Arise next, because I want to stream that so freaking bad. I just got the Platinum for that game. I got the Platinum. Let me repeat that, in case you are unfamiliar with Whiskey Cactus. I got the Platinum trophy on my PS5 for Tales of Arise. You know how many Platinums I have? 2. You know how many PlayStation games I've played? A lot more than 2. Alright? I never get Platinums. That is not a thing that I try to do ever. So, the fact that that was something I was willing to do should say a lot. I'm bringing Dorothea, because I missed bringing her last time. We'll put Ash on Annette. Who else are we working on? Leonie and Ignatz, right? Oh, I'm not bringing Ignatz. Ooh. Do I want to bring Ignatz? No. We'll put Ignatz on Leonie. Where is he? There he is. I can't put Linhardt on Flame, so we gotta bring one more. Yuri... Oh, Seteth. Seteth, absolutely. Seteth on Byleth. Seteth on Byleth. It feels like a tongue twister, but it's not. Alright. This goes away. Everybody else's stuff looking okay? I think probably. Probably. You know what? Keep the Steel Lance. You might have a use for it. You don't need the Rusted Lance. Still going for that knowledge gem, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and replenish our battalions. We are going to probably need them, because I know there's monsters here. Yeah, so I fucking platinumed a game for the first time in at least a year. The only other game I've ever platinumed is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which kind of, to me, doesn't count. That one I feel like doesn't count, because that game doesn't have side stuff. So, like, when you beat the game, you platinum the game, basically. I think there might be, like, one collectible or something that you can get, which might be a single trophy. I don't remember. but like the trophies in that game are basically all story related. So once you complete that game, you've basically platinumed it. So, you know, that's the only other game I've platinumed in my life. That being said, Arise was not a hard game to platinum by any means. The trophies were very, they were very much like not grindy, which I didn't expect, because one of them is get to level 100, and I thought, oh, that's gonna not make me want to do this at all. And it wasn't a problem. Because you get to level 100. Which is kind of crazy. So we have Ladislava over here, aka Kisara, because that's the headspace I'm in right now. So we're gonna go ahead and bop her. I think that's all we have to do. I don't think... Oh, we also have to bop not Ferdinand over here. But it's just defeat the commanders, so we should be good there. We don't have to rout at anybody, which we're probably not going to do, honestly, because it's a pain in the ass to do that. I do need chest keys, though, so let's give chest keys to my flyers. Petre, you get a chest key. For sure. I have 5 of them, so we should be good. Ferdinand's gonna get one. What am I doing? What am I doing? Chest key. And Petra's got one already, and who else is flying? Flane, she doesn't need one. Bernadetta can have one. So yeah, Tales of Arise was good. I liked it. I played a lot of it. I put like 80 hours into it. So suffice it to say, I liked it. It's in my top 5. It's in my top 3 actually for the series. It's number 3. It's number 3, and I'm pretty happy with that. I'll talk more about it when we actually stream it. But yeah, we're gonna get to that pretty soon, I think. Which is kind of nuts, if I'm being honest, because we've been playing this a long time, and we're probably gonna finish it within the next couple of weeks. 4 streams, 5 streams, maybe, counting this one. It's gonna go quick. Once we finish the paralogs, it's gonna go quick. It's definitely gonna go quick. So that's cool. All right. We are going to bait all the people. Bait all the people. Yeah, no, I don't want the archer going for you. So just chill there. Mercy, you come over here. Annette, you could probably take one of these guys out already. No. Put you over here. Petre, you can kind of swoop in and dismount. Flane, you come over here. I don't think... Yeah, there is an archer over here. I was gonna say, I don't think I want to put people in range there yet. Leonie could. Yeah, Leonie, you can do it. You can bait. You don't want to bait, for sure. And then, Bernie, you come over here.
I do this for all of us.
Good shit. See how this goes. Gonna go for Ferdy. You're going to miss because Ferdy cannot be hit because his avoid rate is absurd. That's his thing. It's like trying to hit Flane with magic. Do something else with your time. You hit a 28. You literally hit a 28. That is what you just did. Alright. These guys are moving in. Get reinforcements spawning from over there, which is not a problem. I don't remember what triggers Acheron. I think we have to, like, pass a certain point or something. Or maybe it's a turn. I don't know. I don't remember. Annette, can you body one of these guys over here? I would like for you to, like, hit somebody really far away. Alright, hold up. Leonie, take out this archer. There we go. There we go. Leonie. One of my best units. Absurdly broken unit. Okay, you, Flame, you come over here and deal with this guy like a fucking champ. 56 damage. Jesus Christ, that's a training lance. That is a training lance, let me remind you. In case you forgot that little tidbit. Dorothea, you come over here and, I want... Yeah, you can body the archer. Take out the archer. Hexblade it up.
Only thorns left.
Very good. We'll have Annette come over here and deal with this dude. 44 times 2.
I'm sorry.
She can move one over here, that's fine. Bernie wants to take out one of these guys, these big armored dudes. Lots of armor. There we go.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Okay. And I feel like... Byleth, can you handle this guy? Not quite. Can you handle him with magic? Your magic probably isn't very good. All you have is Nosferatu? Is that the only magic you have? That's all I've given you. Okay, we could use the magic bow. I would prefer not to. Can you deal with him? You can with swift strikes. There we go. Your lance isn't very good, though, because it's almost running out. Can you handle? You can't handle. Okay. Mercedes? No, I don't want to waste the magic bow like that. Alright. Petra, mount up. First of all, mount up. Second of all, come over here. Use your bow to do some damage from a distance. So that we can have Ferdy take him out. Put Petra over here. And have Ferdy take you out. With a javelin. Yeah. There we go, he's critting. That 4% crit.
No time for pity.
That's pretty cool.
You're so on top of it.
He is very on top of it. If we're being honest, Ferdinand has been pretty on top of it this whole time.
If we can eliminate all enemies within it.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista too. Protect the fortress.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna take that fortress. We're gonna real quick take that fortress. Unnecessary 4% crits. You do, in fact, gotta love them. They are the best. How you doing, ATD09? We're about to take a bridge. Let's see how quickly we can get through this one. Not that I'm speedrunning or anything, but, like... I don't know, I always find this map to go pretty quick. I think it's because Ladislava just, like, comes to you. Basically, and you don't even have to bother with half the people back here. Alright, Petra, I need to get over here, take out this archer, and then next turn we can have her grab this chest. There he goes, killer bow. Oh, low battery, oh no! Good thing I can plug in my controller.
War fuels my body and mind.
That is quite a thing to say. War... Hold on. Let's parse that for a second. War fuels my body and mind. Been sick, but otherwise life is fine. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. Flame is just a monster at this point. Alright, we do have to get rid of this archer, though. I feel like Annette could probably handle that. Byleth, can you take this guy? He's not a fortress knight. He's a... No. Alright. Bernie. Alright. First of all, Annette can come in here and deal with the archer. That's easy. That's easy. And she's gonna crit. Again, unnecessary. Super unnecessary. The dude had like 40-something HP. She decides to do 129 damage. I mean, look. I know she's an overachiever. That's like her whole thing. But, like... Leave some for the rest of us.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, you can Meteor. I feel like this is not the time to waste Meteor, though. Ferdinand, you want to just deal with this dude? You could. Still want to believe Byleth can handle it. Well, I could do it for free, so we'll do that. 129. I know, like... I mean, at what point is it literally just showing off?
Still here.
I don't even really remember Annette having, like, super good crit odds or anything. Alright, so you're gonna go for Byleth. I don't think there's a way I can stop that. I don't really mind it, but he's got Nosferatu, which is a heavy spell. It's 13%. Yeah, it, like, she doesn't get good crits. I mean, she's not Ignatz, she's not, Cyril, she's not Petra. I don't know, man. I do wonder. Part of me wonders, and I'm sure I'm wrong. Part of me does wonder if the numbers lie occasionally. I mean, I guess, you know, 4%, 13%, whatever, you do have a chance of getting it, and sometimes you do just get it. But, like, I've gotten so many more, like, crits where the percent was in the teens or the 20s than it feels like I should be able to get. I don't know. Got a crit ring. Apparently this team doesn't friggin' need that, though. Alright, is this Ferdinand who's going for? Yeah, alright. Fake Ferdinand. Alright. That's fine. I don't mind that. We need to deal with these guys, but we also need to deal with Acheron. So let's have... Bernie can come over here and deal with one of these dudes. Easy enough. It's a lot of aggro. We actually have to deal with them. Flane can come over here and just snuff one of these guys out real quick. With her 50 damage from a Training Lance Plus. So, can confirm Falcon Knight Flane absolutely works. Didn't really have any doubts about that. I mean, she gets Frozen Lance for a reason, right? That's why it's there. Honestly, I think that... Do I want to use the Gambit? I don't know that I want to use the Gambit. Let's use the Magic Bow. Go for it. Takes him out in one shot.
I had to protect my friends.
Dorothea doesn't do it with the Hexblade. What do you got against Acheron? Oh, he's got bulk. I feel like Leone can punch him out, though. I feel like Leone can punch him out, he says. 34 times 4. I really do. I'm gonna have to do Maddening. It's crazy. There's a part of me that doesn't want to because I'm afraid. But, like, this is just silly. This is just silly at this point. Alright, we take him out. So Flane's still in danger, right? Is Flane in danger? Maybe not. No, she's not. I thought she was. When it's like 10% and doesn't trigger, you think, of course, it's only 10%, but when, yeah. That is a thing, for sure. There's a name for it, too, and I can't remember what it is. But it's that thing where it's like, it's the same thing where you see so many different times on the clock, but you remember the ones that matter to you. So, like, you see, it's just, for example, you know, let's just say 118 is a significant number. You'll remember seeing 118 more then you remember seeing other things. Or if you're watching commercials and you're in the market for a car, you'll remember seeing car commercials more than you see other commercials. It is a known thing. And I'm sure that's what's happening here. But, like, it's just weird. How it just seems like such low odds crit what seems like so frequently, but in reality probably isn't. Alright, I don't want anybody going for Bernie, so we gotta make sure that doesn't happen. You have to get in here and take this dude out right quick. Leaving him on 1, and then you crit with your 7% crit chance, Ferdinand. Like, if you're gonna crit, at least have the decency to do it on the first hit. I don't know what is in the water at the monastery, but these guys are just out for blood at this point. I don't know. It's a lot of... That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, dude. Okay. And there's Lawrence. I really needed to send more than just Petra up here. I realized that I didn't send a whole lot of stuff to deal with this significant amount of enemies. I could gambit, but, you know, I mean, Bernie's over here. Annette has range, but I don't think she can get close enough at the moment. I do need to make sure that I recruit Lawrence back. Ladislava sounds so confident for someone getting destroyed. This is true. She sure does. I really wish that Ladislava had more character development. Because even on Crimson Flower, she's like barely there. What are we doing here? What are we doing with this? I'm scared. I think what we do is we back up 1, and we gambit. And we gambit this guy. Or we can just take this guy out. Yeah, let's do that. So those guys are frozen in place now. We can get a little bit more reinforcements up here. Bernadetta's close. She can do some stuff. Annette, I feel like could come up here, but I don't think she's gonna struggle with the horse on the bridge. We can send Ferdinand up here. Send him over here, that's fine. Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, all the routes have somewhat of an issue with that. Like, you know, Rodrigue and Judith don't really get a whole lot of stuff, even though they're hanging around and they're part of the team for a while. But, like, Ladislava and, what's his name? The other dude. Kaspar's uncle dude. Randolph. They seem like they really get the short end of the stick on that. What's his name exactly? The dude I always kill when he attacks the monastery. That dude. Yeah, you know, I don't know what the deal is with this game. I think it may have been, I don't want to say rushed, but like I think they may have run up against deadline issues. Because there's definitely parts where it feels like it's, not lacking, but well, yeah, I guess lacking. where things were not as fleshed out as they could have been. And I think that that happens a lot with games. But, Crimson Flower specifically got really, really shafted. What do we want to do here? What I would like to do, first of all, Ferdinand can deal with the horse guy. Ferdinand can deal with the horse guy, especially because, like, this is his turf. So it feels appropriate.
This is the cost of war.
I could have tried to have Ferdinand take out Ferdinand, but I think this is more important. Bernie could take out Ferdinand. No, she can't. Not without taking a shitload back. Can you Thoron from here? That's a lot better. I like that. Let's go with that one. There we go. That guy's down. One general out. Actually, 2 generals out because we took out Acheron already.
Only this.
That's good. We'll move you over here because we are going to have you guys deal with Laurens. I don't... Is that Laurens? That is Laurens. Okay. I suppose that's fine. Petra has full health. Or close enough to full health. She should be... Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want her getting doubled. Or attacked by multiple people, so what's Lauren's gonna do? It's a lot. Okay. But that's fine. I did learn that we don't have to have Byleth take out Laurens in order to recruit him back. So that's good to know. Flane, you get over here and open this treasure chest. Which she doesn't have a chest key. I gave all the chest keys to these guys. That's what I did. Alright, well, Byleth. I guess you're going over here. And you're going to convoy a chest key out of the convoy. This is such a waste of time. I don't even think this chest is worth getting, if I remember correctly. Flane, take this chest key, and you're not going to use the 11 sword this time. Grab it. What is it? I knew it. I knew it wasn't worth it. I knew it. I should have trusted my gut on that one. Alright, we have Mercedes, who can sneak around over here. I don't think I want her to do anything with her magic bow right now, because that feels like a waste. Dorothea can potentially Thoron this dude. Yeah, do that. And she's critting. At least she has 18%.
It's win or die.
At least that's 18%. That's almost a fifth. Which is still ridiculous, but you know what?
Looking good.
At this point, I've come to expect it. Alright, Laurens, what are you gonna do?
To oppose the Empire at a time like this would be entirely too reckless.
It worked for Ash. We didn't need to use Byleth to get Ash back. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be the same for Laurens. Ferdy! Let's have a tussle between nobles. How's this? They don't even have anything to say to each other. Boom.
I yield. Though I will not beg for my life. That would be unbecoming.
It would be a little unbecoming. Actually, it wouldn't. I don't really care. I'm gonna spare you anyway. Persuade.
Inviting me to join you?
We have
To abandon House
an
Gloucester?
A support between Laurens and Dorothea that I've never gotten before, and I need to get it.
I
So
will help you topple the Empire.
you don't get to
I
die
swear
today,
it.
man.
I will not let down my guard.
Meanwhile, you have got to evacuate because you are bleeding out. Petra's also bleeding out. This is not great. But what do you want to do? You take no damage from these guys, so that's good. Let's go ahead and deal with them. With Bernie. I could have gone for the Gambit, which I probably should have done, but I didn't, and it's too late now. Can we waning shot you to death? We can, and take no damage back. Yo, flying archers. It's just broken. Broken is the word, I believe. Alright, Byleth, I need you to be the lightning rod here. I don't want Annette to have to take that kind of damage. Leonie could... Okay. I was gonna say Leonie could,
How sweet.
move there, but that's a lot of aggro. Who are you baiting, Dorothea? Is that... It's a horse guy? No, I don't like that. Just because I put squishy mages in, like, buff classes doesn't mean they're actually buff. Alright, we're just gonna chill there. Let this guy move in. You're coming up here, that's fine. More horse reinforcements. Okay, if you insist. I feel like waning shot on this guy is the thing to do here. Again. It's gonna take you out nice and good. From a good safe distance.
My heart burns with pride.
And then, Bernie, do you want to deal with this dude? Yeah, okay. Very good.
Pretty good, huh?
So this area has been made much more safe. Ferdinand, you need to get in range of somebody to physic. Because you are not having a good day right now. Let's go with... Like, we could just bait... This is what I'm saying about this map being so short. We could just literally just bait Ladislava out right now and end the map. And leave all these dudes standing. I kind of want to do that, if I'm being honest. We can go ahead and gambit this dude, I guess. For the sole reason of trying to get Seteth some experience and stuff. I don't know how much I care about that. Is that Ladislava? It is Ladislava. Is Ladislava going to kill Leone? Is the real question. I could equip her with the bow, too. Let's do it. Fuck it. You know what? Let's see what happens. Yikes. Okay, well. That's a lot of aggro. The good thing is, we can have people do work. 35% crit. I was gonna say you better crit. We got 4% crits. Annette should be able to handle this too. 37% crit. I like that. Annette. Annette. You really out here gonna crit 13% and then not gonna crit 37%? That's, you know, we're getting evened out here. Do you have a ranged weapon? I literally just put the... I was gonna say, I just put the 11 sword away. We can get that back out. Now we can try it. She's got good accuracy. One hit does it. There we go, Flame. You sure cannot lose. That much is beyond dispute. Alright, we're gonna probably have to roll this one back. I don't know. This seems very dangerous.
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
Jesus. Oh, she doesn't have close counter. I forgot. That's a yikes.
That helps.
That was careless. But Ladislava does block other people from being able to get to Leone. No, she doesn't. But because she's a war cleric, she takes no damage from magic, which is pretty crazy. Alright, well, that went okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so I don't know who's gonna be best to take out Ladislava. What are your stats looking like? Probably a magic class then. Flame could maybe do it. I don't know if I want Flame to do it. She doesn't quite get there. Well, actually she does quite get there. If she uses a steel lance, but her ability to hit is not good. Actually, honestly, the magic bow from Mercedes is probably the ticket. It's not the ticket. It's not the ticket. Annette? How about Excalibur? The good thing is, it's a free hit. So I'm probably going to go with that. Question is, do I want to do anything else in the meantime? Kind of don't think I need to. Byleth, you can take out this guy.
Allow me to
With
demonstrate.
your 21% crit chance.
Another victory.
Fun to watch.
And Flame can probably take out this guy. Boop. 60. 60. That's a training lance plus. And she's doing 60. Because that's how that goes. Feel like Dorothea's Meteor would be fun to play with right over here. Who do we want to blow away? This guy.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Alright. So Annette is what? Level 36, okay. Mercedes is level 32, so I'd rather have Mercedes get the final hit. So let's go ahead and do Excalibur on you. Boom. Nice and a ton of damage.
I can't retreat. Even if it costs me my life, I've got to protect the Great Bridge.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Let's get Bernie to heal Ferdinand first before we do anything else. Because why not? Heal him up, get the experience. And then just chill here, and then we can put Petra on this experience. Because why not? I'm really banking on Mercedes taking out Ladislava. Alright. Iron Bow. Nope, not Iron Bow. Magic Bow. That's kind of a waste, but... Or, actually, can we do Gambit instead? Yeah, oh, no, I don't want to risk that miss. Yeah, there we go. Curve shot. Bop.
Lady Edelgard, I'm sorry.
And there we have it.
My works.
Goddess, please forgive the sins of the enemy leaders and the brave soldiers who followed their orders.
Bernie. Bernie with the MVP. Kind of thought it would be Flame, but, you know,
Why, thank you so much.
Bernie did the work. And we got Lauren's back,
Somehow we managed
which means
to
we can get
capture
that
the Great
support
Bridge
with
of Merlin.
Dorothea.
To see the
and
Imperial
Lawrence.
army hold its ground until every last soldier fell. That is true dedication. It is clear that Edelgard is not some cruel emperor who holds her people in a vice-like grip. There is something more driving our foes.
Indeed.
From here on out, our journey will not be an easy one.
Excuse me, sir. Gilbert is here.
Gilbert?
Gilbert? What was he doing all this time?
Avoiding Annette, I
We'd
think.
better go and meet with him.
That was, you know. That was always his MO before.
The Great Bridge of Merden. I'm impressed that you were able to break through
Gonna,
their
like,
defenses.
say hi to your daughter while you're here.
Please, Gilbert. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are you here? Why now?
I am once again in the service of Dimitri.
But he's
He
dead,
was
though.
hiding in Fraldaria's territory.
That's what we
He
were
was
told.
biding his time for a counteroffensive.
Dimitri is alive?
Yes, he was to be executed in Ferdiad, but Dedu stepped forward to rescue him. I am here today by command of Dimitri himself. We realize that our enemies are the same, and that it may be advantageous to join forces.
I see. I shall hear you out.
We are preparing to advance against the Empire. Will you join us as we march toward the Imperial capital? If that is too much to ask, then at least allow us to freely cross the Great Bridge of Merden.
You may cross freely.
Agreed. We have just finished a fierce battle, and our forces are few. To march straight for the main body of the Imperial army and challenge them? It is too soon. If you would be willing to wait a few months,
A few
we
months.
might be able to offer something more.
I am afraid His Highness is not able to stop his advance.
If that
Not
is the
able
case,
or not willing.
I'm afraid we cannot join you. Please, Send our regards to Dimitri.
I understand. It's unfortunate that we were not able to secure the help of the Knights of Seros. Still, I'm grateful that we can cross the Great Bridge of Merton safely. Thank you for that. This will be a fight to the death. It is highly likely that we will meet our...
So you could just not do it.
I wish you both the best of luck in the battles.
I mean, you know, I understand that Dimitri is, like, being very Dimitri right now. But... if you know you're marching to your death... This is the whole Felix Rodrigue,
Silver Snow.
fight, isn't it?
Heartstring Moon. The impregnable fortress.
Well, better we march to our deaths nobly than not be loyal or some shit.
After seizing the Great Bridge of Verdun, the Resistance Army starts making preparations to invade
I guess.
Imperial
I'm sure
territory, when a
Gilbert
surprising
has a
piece of
whole
information comes to light.
self-flagellation redemption thing complex that he's got going on. I don't know, man. It's just silly. Like, you don't have to listen to Dimitri. This game would be so much shorter if there was therapy in Fodlan.
Emergency! In Gronder Field! There's a...
It's a bloodbath.
We are in the middle
Yeah,
of
it's a massacre, is what it is.
Please, calm yourself and tell us what is the matter.
Yes, sir. It seems the Kingdom and Alliance armies clashed with Imperial forces on Gronder Field. Amid the chaos of three armies battling each other out there, the Imperial army was routed.
Sweet, did our work for us.
Edelgard sustained heavy wounds and retreated to Enbar.
Well then, I suppose.
Sir, the Kingdom army was also decimated, and His Highness Dimitri has been counted among the dead.
Well, there you go.
What?
The Alliance sustained heavy casualties as well, and the whereabouts of their leader, Claude, is currently unknown.
Unknown?
Well, the one here that I care the most about is Claude is missing. Because, you know.
Brutal fight.
Hashtag Golden Deer.
Let us hope the Master Tactician's great mind is not forever lost to this world. Our only solace is that Edelgard sustained severe injuries.
What a thing to say.
This is all quite
Our only solace is that somebody got horrifically maimed. That's the good news.
Empire's main force has suffered a mighty blow. Edelgard will most certainly avoid the front lines. Now is the time for us to infiltrate the Empire and aim for the capital.
But what will happen to the Lords of the Old Kingdom and Alliance territories?
They have lost many leaders and soldiers. I'm sure they must be hard at work rebuilding. We will foster cooperation by aiding them through the local churches. The remaining Lords of the Kingdom and Alliance must join together to form one union. And you should be the one to lead them.
They really don't have to do that, actually. I can't decide that just yet, my dude.
Indeed, it is a question for another day. We must focus on our battle with the Empire. For now, what is our next course of action?
Let's decide where to invade first, I guess. Let's decide which war crime to do first.
We must choose a place within the Empire that will give us solid defenses for our front line. That will become the foothold for our invasion of the capital. There is one massive fortress that boasts
Speaking of war crimes,
defenses in the Empire, Fort Mercius.
Let's dress up as enemy soldiers and infiltrate Fort Mercius. That's totally not against the Geneva Convention. Oh, right, this scene. I actually forgot about this. This is so weird. I thought you were dead.
Yes, I thought so too. I wanted to slice her throat, but I did not get the chance. I let people die, and yet I still
wanted to
stand.
slice her throat, but damn, whoops, didn't get to do it. I also got Felix and Annette's fathers killed. You can still atone for your sins, I guess. Although you can't, because you're not actually here.
A way to absolve my sins. Everyone gives such complicated advice, and I can never quite grasp it all. That is why, Professor, I came here to explain my decision. I have no resources to take back the kingdom capital, much less to defeat the Empire. And that is why...
Professor, you will catch a cold sleeping in a place
It
like
would make
this.
more sense if it was actually him there, rather than just like a dream or a ghost or something. Because this has absolutely no basis in anything that has been established in this universe.
I am the only one here.
Unless it was just a random-ass dream. I don't know. It's just so random.
I can't say for certain that you were dreaming. But if someone did...
I guess I just every single time I play this Silver Snow route, I always forget this happens.
Wanted you to guide them.
It's because it's so starkly, like, out of left field. But anyway, we are able now to do and explore, which is great. The only certification we have left to get is War Monk for Seteth. So, we can go ahead and scoop up that exam pass. We also have to get this support right here. Been holding that for a while.
Too much fighting. I need a moment's peace.
Why, if it isn't Dorothea?
If it isn't Dorothea.
What are you doing here?
Patrolling the grounds. There have been entirely too many raids as of late. And yourself?
Nothing. Not really. I just needed a bit of quiet.
It is regrettable to see you so troubled by this war. This is not a burden any commoner should bear.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. So, did you ever find that wife you were looking for?
What a thing to
This is
ask.
hardly the time or place for me to be searching for a bride. Why do you
Yeah,
ask?
why do you ask?
The truth is, I know this is sudden, but there's a war on, and who knows what tomorrow brings, right?
Go on.
I've always been quite fond of you. But I've also, well, I've given up on you.
That is sudden? But why would you give up on me?
You're from a noble family, and I'm a commoner. It would have been scandalous. I did what I could to be worthy of you, but you never noticed. So, I've
She
resigned
cannot be
myself to a
serious, right?
lonesome life. My feelings unrequited.
You found it so easy to give up on me? Truly? This war has changed my mind on a great many things, you know. I've given it all a lot of thought.
I like seeing you flustered.
Okay, good.
You know that? It makes joking
I was
with you
gonna
so much
say,
more fun.
I mean, post-time skip Dorothea is a lot more like that, seriously,
Yes,
though.
Joking. It used to be my job to pluck at people's heartstrings,
Yeah.
remember? And I'm much better at it than you are. Admit it, Sir Lawrence.
I concede defeat, but your words have cut straight through to my heart. And now I must tell you how I feel. I've always been charmed by you. I do not think I realized just how thoroughly until this moment.
Well, damn.
You and I both know that doesn't matter. Not really. We can never get married.
Perhaps not now. I've not determined where I stand when it comes to marriage.
Sorry
When
about
this
that.
war is over, I will make a decision.
You will, huh? Gosh, I sure do hope I'm not already married by then.
Oh, that's hardly a concern. No one you find could possibly compare to me.
Okay. Okay, well. I don't remember exactly what her options are right now, but Ferdinand and Caspar. Okay, well, he might have a point, actually. Do we have Annette and Ash? We do not. Do we have Ignatz and Leonie? We do not. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into our Explorer. So we gotta do all of our conversations, which is gonna take a bit of time, but then the other thing I want to make sure I don't forget to do, and I'm actually gonna do this right now because Otherwise, I probably will forget to do it. We are going to go ahead and grab a Abyss exam pass. Scoop that up. And make sure we can get Seteth to War Monk. Why War Monk? Why not War Master? Because I didn't think of that. There's somebody here. What's, oh, are they up?
Hey.
Is it... No? Who? Where? What? What's the difference? The difference is War Master is, I think it has better abilities and better growth, and War Monk kind of isn't that good overall, and also Seteth isn't great with faith or magic in general. So it probably makes more sense, especially because he like comes in with a B and axe or something like that to try to go the War Master route if you're gonna go punching Seteth. But I don't take the easy route for anything, man. Perhaps not.
I must keep her example of peace in
Let me double check that actually. I'm curious. Goals. Seteth. Let's see. So Seteth currently has, what's his stats? Magic is 19. That's actually not terrible, but 30 in strength. He has boons in axe and lance, and authority in flying. And what does it take to be a War Master? Axe and brawling, A. Yeah. I don't remember what you get from War Master, but I'm pretty sure the skill you get for mastering it is actually really good. War Monk. I don't know, man. Just the idea of Seteth having some kind of faith. You would think Seteth's faith would be good because he's church-related, but actually knowing his supports, it kind of makes sense that it's not. I don't know. I just thought of punching Seteth. And the first thing that came to mind was War Monk. Because I kind of always tend to forget about War Master.
Spot, I guess. Bandits and nobles clashing over territory, things like that. So before the war, when folks talked about how peaceful everything was,
yeah.
I thought, what continent? I get it now. A few isolated skirmishes here and there are nothing compared to one truly peaceful place.
Alright, we got Yuri over here. And then I have to make sure I hit up the Abyssian.
If we're not careful, it'll end up buried in rock. Maybe I'm being...
Pagan statue. Pagan altar. Okay, so I have to spend a little bit of renown, which is fine because I got it in spades, and get a Abyssian exam pass for only 750. You know what? Let's get 2 because I have a feeling I'm gonna try to get it before he's ready, and he'll end up failing because I'm impatient. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Do our rounds at the monastery. Put Seteth in the sauna. I don't really know if we're trying to get anything for anybody else at this point. Because I think we got Flayn and Bernadetta up to B level authority. I'll double check that one too. Battalions. Bernadetta has Nouvelle Flyers. Flayn... Oh. Flayn does not have Nouvelle Flyers. Is her authority at B? I think we did that. Yeah, we did. Okay, so I just gotta give her that. Battalions for Flayn. You need the Nouvelle Flyers. Very good. Alright. Good stuff. Who's this? Caspar, what's up? What's up, dude?
Is next, huh?
Fort Mercius.
Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely... I used to run around there when I was a kid.
Makes sense.
Way back when a fortress was just a playground.
Makes sense that Caspar would grow up playing around in a war fortress.
If Claude's
Certainly rubbed off on him.
I imagine he's terribly wounded. all three forces have suffered heavy loss. This is a perfect and unique opportunity.
Yeah, it was lucky we managed to skip Gronder. Silver Snow depriving me of one of the best battles in the game, man.
It's always so peaceful and assaulting that huge keep. That sounds hard.
It's gonna be tough, Bernie.
I think so. I knew you. Ow!
Don't worry, Bernie. You're one of my best units. Oh, Bernie. She's great. I don't use her enough. And I think the reason is because I know she's actually good as an archer, especially if you, like, use her correctly, and she's got ways to be used well. I didn't even get a premium magic herbs. What the hell's that shit? Because you can take advantage of her ability, and you can give her certain skills and stuff that make her really good. But I always kind of found her to be not great when it comes to archers, because she tends to get outshined by a lot of other people, especially Leonie and Petra, and especially Claude if you're playing Golden Deer. It's just like, I don't know, I don't really need more archers. But then I decided to try making her a magic user, and I find that to be a really good build for her. Especially if you put her through Archer first and remedy her accuracy. Get that, like, hit plus 20. She can be pretty damn good. Her magic pool is pretty solid.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? I've heard that it's
And I also,
an attack from even the largest
luckily enough, put her through in previous playthroughs. Like when I just have Bernie and I'm not using her for anything, I tend to just put her through Pegasus Knight, just for no reason. So I've done that, and in the past I've had her master Pegasus Knight, so she gets Darting Blow. And that's good to have. I have you. You're here. Great. I don't have to worry about arcane crystals anymore. Hello. I would like to buy some arcane crystals from you.
This one do?
Give me like 10 of them. Awesome. Now I don't have to worry about running out of durability for my magic bow. And I just got another one. Sweet. Oh, also, let me just double check. Do you sell tea?
Welcome.
You don't sell tea.
Come again.
You sell tea.
Hello there.
I'll make sure I have some sweet apple blend.
Yes? I thank you.
Everybody likes sweet apple blend, especially somebody whose birthday is this month. So I'll make sure I have some on hand.
Professor?
Yeah, one of the things I like about doing these playthroughs on stream is that I try to use different characters, and I don't always use totally different characters. But I do try to use characters that I don't use as often in some of these playthroughs. And as a result, I end up using characters that, like I just said, I end up using characters I don't use very often. So I get to play with them a little bit more.
Perhaps I should have fought alongside His Highness.
Why is that?
I too lost someone to that tragedy. Those of us still on this plane of existence will carry the torch.
There you go. Talking about Mr. Glenn. But I am looking forward to my next playthrough. Not that that's going to happen anytime soon. But I do have an interesting team kind of in my head of people I really don't use very often.
Under your leadership, we can win any battle, no matter the odds. That's what everyone's saying, anyway. Hope you can keep up with our expectations, Professor.
It would be nice, Leonie, if every single thing with you wasn't a competition. We literally have all 3 gingers in the same building. Look at that. Love it. I love my oranges. I'll talk to Annette in a minute.
Dimitri, the late Prince
I
of
know
Fergus,
I know why she's all hunched over.
He despised the Empire with all his heart. He should not have tried leading an army while his emotions were holding him captive.
Leaders are people too.
True enough, but I suspect the reason he died is that he could not keep his
Dude.
emotions in check. I see. You are saying you
Dude,
met
Ferdy.
Dimitri,
Time and
but
place.
you could not tell if it was reality or a dream. I wonder what that could mean.
So do I. I don't think we're ever gonna know. Oh my god, I am not ready for this. Ugh, this sucks. I hate this so much.
Professor.
Yeah.
you told me my father died at Grand.
Yeah.
Was that really a fitting end for one
No.
such as him? I don't know. I just
Oh, that's brutal.
don't know.
That's brutal. That's so brutal. That's so brutal. I am gonna make sure that we get your A+ support with Ash right now. So that you can get your fucking doll back. Ugh. That
Standing
hurts.
face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such
It
foolish
won't.
behavior.
It almost certainly won't. But, you know. Hey, Raph.
You know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them. And, of course, what's with the confused...
Never change, Raph. Hey, dude. How's... Oh, yeah.
I've heard Dedue's passed on, just like his
Man,
others.
this is rough for everybody. Can't know that for
That's
certain,
true.
Ash.
I did hear that his body was never found. If somehow he's still alive, I hope we'll meet again.
I don't have a good track record with that. I don't have a good track record with that one. Oh boy. We'll see how it goes.
I have excitement in my heart for secret
I think I'm like
tactics.
1 for
I
3
enjoy
or 1 for
attacks that are
4.
surprising.
No, I've had more than that. How many times have I played Silver Snow and Golden Deer?
Yes. Hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey.
Yeah.
Surprise attacks are safe with friends.
Surprise attacks are
Fewer
safe with
injuries.
friends. Petra is just... She's just got a bloodlust. That I really never noticed before this playthrough. I kind of did. But, like, not to this degree. I don't like it. Really. It's very unsettling. She's like female Caspar, actually. Except I don't really see Petra as a cop. Caspar is for sure a cop. Alright, nobody out here. We got somebody over this way. Who's this? This is Catherine, speaking of cops. Hello.
Wow, I hardly recognize everyone. Their faces have changed so much. More experience in the eyes.
This is a really good line, actually.
I'm glad that they're stronger, but I hate to think they've all become hardened killers.
Yeah.
Look after them, okay? Try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of broken everybody here, haven't we? Hello, dude. What's your deal? You got a quest for find an herb. Alright, that's fine. Let's just fetch. I will do a fetch quest for you, my dude. Hey, Linhart.
I'm rather curious to see what stratagem we'll devise.
I believe it's a war crime.
You
Linhart.
know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume, but there must be one or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello there.
Wow.
Alright. There's nobody in that hallway. War crime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I mean, obviously, there's no Geneva Convention in Fodlan. Obviously, because it's not real. But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that dressing up as your enemies and invading is very much not part of the Geneva Convention.
Fort Mercius is old and strong. Its reputation for durability is equal to that of
Pretty sure that
Auriemur.
counts as a war crime.
Are you certain your plan is sufficient? It
To
seems
be fair, so does
difficult to
torching an entire city. Guess we'll find out.
That's not terrifically reassuring. Shouldn't you have more faith in your own plan?
But I mean, we are playing a war game,
Have you heard any news
so
of Claude?
that kind of shit is bound to happen.
Believing he is dead. He was always a clever and tenacious sort.
Hello, Felix.
Hasn't sunk in yet. They slaughtered the boar.
They slaughtered the boar, they sure
I can
did.
hardly believe it. I thought he was alive all this
Well,
time.
he was.
He must have really hated Edelgard to lead such an ill-advised assault. No point in feeling sorry for the poor scoundrel now.
What a dick. God. Man, Felix could have been such a good character. Felix could have been so good if they would have just had him be somewhat repentant. I've said it before, like, that's kind of the structure of how this game works, right? You really can't have a ton of character growth because you have supports that are available throughout the entire game. And if Felix grows out of that, then you can still get his C supports with other characters, and then the character growth doesn't feel real because he's regressing. And it's weird. It doesn't really work. So I understand that they couldn't really have the characters be that dynamic. But it kind of sucks that you don't get good character growth from some characters like Sylvain or Felix. Although you do get it with Lawrence, and a little bit with Ferdinand, and a little bit with Constance too. You might be right, Sylvain, I guess.
I knew you'd get it, Professor.
The pre-skip stuff.
Anyway,
It's a bit weird, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I understand that it would be bad gameplay design to lock out those supports post-time skip. Because you really can't expect the player to be able to get all those supports before the time skip. But it really feels off. And having actual good character development would make it feel even more off. So I get where they're coming from there. But it does kind of hold some of these characters back a bit. Hey Mercy, how's it going?
Hear my prayer. Please bless the deceased with peace everlasting, and may his soul rest. I wonder who...
It's interesting because I recruit everybody. A lot. Not all the time, but most of the time. And so for me, when I actually play Gronder, nobody of importance dies. It's always the nameless stand-in characters.
For the next battle, as if
Never actually killing any of our former classmates. So it always kind of feels weird when everybody's like, oh, all our friends that didn't make it and stuff. I'm just like, but all our friends are here. But for this time, people actually did die, because you had Rodrigue, you had Gilbert, you had Dimitri, you had Dedu, allegedly. And all that. So it actually does kind of feel like there's more of a loss. What do we got? We got this. This is for that dude in the Knights Hall. Here you go.
I'm glad I asked you.
Getting some bait. For more fishing. I don't even know if I need to do any fishing anymore, because I don't even really know that I need meals that much. Because once Seteth can become a war monk, I don't really need motivation for anything. Hello, Ig. What's going on?
The battle at Gronder Field was pretty gruesome. We don't know for certain whether Claude's alive or dead. Maybe
I have a
he's
feeling
alright.
he's okay.
I wish I could make sure somehow.
I actually don't remember.
It doesn't seem possible now.
Cyril, how's it going? How
Guess what I
is it
noticed?
going?
I can see further than most other people can see. But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly.
It's a very
since I
weird
can't
time
shoot
for you to
what
be
I
bringing
see.
this up.
I suppose I could see a whole horde of Thanks, Professor. I think I...
I mean, you do you, Cyril. Got, like, many people in our team who are grieving the loss of family.
Did you give the ridiculous order to prepare Imperial
But I'm glad you
armor
can see
for
good.
every one of our troops?
I've reached out through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things. I'll have to recruit an entire town's worth of people if I ever plan on making enough.
They never actually even explicitly say that's what they're gonna do here. I remember this because I talked to Shamir and she's like,
Ridiculous order to prepare Imperial armor for
I remember this, and I'm just like, what is this even
I've reached out
about?
through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things. I'll have to recruit an
And then talking to Hilda, and she says what she says.
I like this idea.
This idea of mine.
Dressing as Imperial soldiers so they'll let us in. But
Uh.
I wish there was one more twist in the plan. Come on, Professor.
When did I come up with this idea?
Add another wrinkle.
Certainly not in any of the cutscenes. We should dress that as a, yeah, let's go with that one.
It's dressed as a woman. I don't understand what the point of that would be.
For laughs,
On second
Hilda.
thought, let's just stick to the plan as originally conceived. That seems
He would be very pretty. I'm sure he would enjoy that very much.
Hey, you.
Alright, Manuela.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, that's how the past works though, isn't it? It's all...
That's very true. Hello, Hanneman. What do you have to say?
Fort Mercius is the Empire's
Utterly impregnable. Well, apparently Sylvain has a plan to impregnate it. That's what I hear.
Indeed, seems myself.
I think he wants to take it out on a date first. I don't know, I wasn't really listening when he was talking. Alright, who's over here? He has a plan to embrace it. That is true. Oh, I have stuff for you, apparently. No, I wanted those Tutades Loaches. Man.
The battle at Gronder Field. Let us press on. So Fort Mer we cannot. I will make the next.
Alright. Well. Now we have 2 fewer fish. But I guess that's okay. We've talked to everybody now, I think. So let's go ahead and go to the sauna. And put Sedith in the sauna. I think he's the only one I still need. Just double check. Ferdinand has Swift Strikes, so he's basically done. Bernadetta has her B-level authority, so she's basically done. Dorothea has Meteor, so she's basically done. Petra doesn't really need anything else. Mercedes has what she needs. Annette has A-level Faith. Ignatz is good. Leonie is good. Flane is a Falcon Knight, and she has B-level authority, so she's good. And yeah, that's really it. Yuri doesn't need much of anything else. So yeah, just Sedith.
A moment, please.
Just Sedith. Go on in. Increase steam. Come on, Sedith. Don't do this, man. You have one job. Fuck. I'm gonna cook Byleth. Alright. Whew. There we go. So close. We got it. We did get it. It's literally the only one who needs to go in the sauna. And, you know, we just need him to not fuck it up. And we're good. So, you, Bernie, I don't know what you get with more reason, but we'll do reason and flying for you. You can do, I guess, reason and sword. And, it's probably good. I don't really think we need much more for anybody else. Nah. I think we're pretty good. So Sedith, yeah, he's actually really close to getting B+, Brawling. We should definitely be able to get him as a War Monk. Like this right now. this instruction, I would think. All right, let's get people motivated to learn, and by people, I basically just mean Seth. Really, at this point, it's kind of all we need. I did say I wanted to get Annette and Ash, and I want to try to get Ignatz and Leonie. So let's get Ignatz and Leonie here. Let's keep on working on those guys.
This food is a revelation.
All right. What else we got? We've got... What do Annette and Ash like? They like sweets, and I don't really have sweets. Unfortunately. But fish and bean soup apparently works. I still... Every time I say fish and bean soup, I throw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure it's lovely. I wish I liked fish and beans. But, alas. Who else? Seth is not here. Seth is down here. He is half motivated. I think, what was it? Fish sandwich? Is that Seth and Catherine we can get? Yeah. Oh no, I already got Seth and Catherine's A support. Is there anybody I still want Seth's support with? Oh, we got Seth and Flame B support. Could do Ingrid.
Flame, is something the matter?
Or Cyril.
I thought I made it clear that I do not want you meddling in the affairs of me and my friends.
I am not quite sure what you are referring to, but I promise you I would never try to stand
This is so weird, post-time skip.
It has come to my attention that you have been running about asking people what they think of me. Asking everyone.
Well, of course I have. It took me quite some time. But for you, it was well worth the effort. I was able to confirm that you are getting along well with everyone. It was very reassuring.
I cannot emphasize enough how embarrassed I was when I found out. And you have caused such a stir for those whom you questioned. Why, one person even said he feared for his life when you cornered him in the dining hall.
That's because I trained Seth up in punching.
I know
He can
the
beat
fellow
people
you are
up with his
referring
bare
to.
hands now.
Yes, I've seen the way he looks at you.
I feel like this is my fault.
I recognized in an instant that he had impure feelings for you. As your brother, I took it upon myself to test his resolve. I merely asked him if he was prepared to lay his life on the line for my beloved sister.
He is nothing more than a friend. Kindly
I want to know who it is.
social business in the future.
I am happy to see that you are making
Who are we
friends.
talking about here?
But you should weigh your options more carefully.
Who I befriend is absolutely none of your business. Do you know what they call people like you? Overprotective meddlers. I am no longer a child. Are you incapable of trusting me, even a little?
Of course I trust you, but as an elder brother, I have a certain responsibility.
That was really good delivery.
As my brother?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, never mind it. If you'll excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, do I have Linhart and Flame? I have their B support. I didn't get Annette and Ash, that's disappointing. I might have to force it. I did get Ignatz and Leonie, though.
Hey, Ignatz. Drawing again?
I am. I suppose that's rather irresponsible, as we're in the midst of a war. But ever since we last spoke, I felt keen to pursue my artistic aspirations.
Good for you, Ig.
Like I said, it's your calling. Don't feel bad about it.
Alright, I'll try to embrace it. And you, are you practicing archery today?
More just double-checking this bowstring. I want to make sure it's ready for the next battle.
Okay. Well, let's both do our best.
That's the spirit. Does that mean you finally accepted that you're an artist?
I'll try to discuss it with my parents after the war. There's little demand for knights in peacetime. In fact, painting might be a more reliable way for me to support my family. I'll try to persuade them with arguments along those lines.
Good point. I'm glad you've got some confidence.
Glad someone thinks that art is,
Come to think of it, Leone,
something that can
what will
support
you
a
do when
family
the
on.
war's over?
Me?
We need more of that,
I'm going
man.
to become a top-tier mercenary.
A mercenary in peacetime?
Even after the war's over, there'll be plenty of work for me to do before peace really takes hold. I'll pay what I owe my village back, with interest. After that, I don't know. Never thought about it.
I'm sure you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Hardly. Lots of options just don't suit me. I mean, could you imagine me as a songstress? But yeah, I don't know. Once I paid off my debts, I guess I'll just have to find something new.
Leone as a songstress. It's funny because,
You can travel
like,
and relax and think about it.
one of her endings,
There's an
I think
idea.
it's Felix, right?
Wanna come with?
Where they become like street performers.
Sure. You were really excited
Like, I
about the
know
different
that
styles across the world,
they
weren't you? Don't you want more of that?
are
Maybe even
talking
see the
about
sky
like
in a new
swords and
shade?
stuff.
Yes.
But part of me kind of feels
I'd like
like
to see the whole world.
it's the two of them sitting on
Parents
a
of
bench
Chuck
with
will
guitars
decide
and
to
shit,
kidnap you.
and like a hat,
Actually,
asking for
feel free to
tips.
say that even if you go alone.
Oh,
And that
I
image
want us to see the world
is very
together.
pleasing.
Your presence makes every landscape more
Especially if Leone can't sing. That makes it even better.
What's this all of a sudden?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
I do really like this support because it does.
Hilarious, Ignatz.
Um,
There's never a dull moment with you around.
Leone and I think Hilda too are really good for Ignatz as far as like really bolstering him up. All right, let's do let's see if I can get Flane and Linhart. We get Flane and Linhart. That would be decent. There we go. Their supports are very entertaining,
This is nearly as
based on
delicious
how
as Mother's
Flane
cooking.
wants absolutely nothing to do with Linhart's bullshit.
This is
Alright, how we doing with motivation? Ferdinand still needs some. Sedith still needs some. Yuri, but I'm not really worried about that. Let's do, I said I was going to try to do Ingrid and... I keep forgetting, too, about Mercedes and Alois. Let's do that one. Because their supports are interesting, too. So many supports.
This is my
That's why this game's 80 hours. Because you gotta deal with 30 hours of supports. Let's see. What can we do with Ingrid and Sedith? I feel like they would have this. Fish sandwich. Everybody loves fish sandwich. They really do. The supports are great. They're really great. And I've, since playing some of the older Fire Emblems, and I say that very loosely, because it's only been Echoes and Awakening. But I really noticed how much more depth the supports in this game have than in older games. And that is such a good thing for the development of these characters.
The time has come. I have been waiting to curse your soul.
These two.
With this tale of ghostly terror.
You have? Well, excellent. I won't run or hide.
Then we shall proceed. Our story begins when a friend of mine visited a graveyard in eastern Fargus.
Oh, wait.
Whatever is the matter, Eloise? I've barely just begun.
Low-key, Alois is probably one of my favorite characters.
Part so quickly. No warning at all. I wasn't ready. Ugh, listen to me.
I didn't really know what to make of him at first. But like every subsequent playthrough,
I won't make another peep.
it's just a graveyard. It looks like they're actually just in the church.
Yes.
From what I can tell in the background.
His grandfather's grave, staying the night at
So,
a
like,
neighboring church.
they're not even anywhere scary right now.
As darkness crept, he awoke to a strange sound. He peered out into the black of night to see a misshapen figure
But
desecrating
I think
the
it was... It supports with Shamir, I think,
himself in his room,
is where it actually gets into why he's afraid of ghosts.
before
I remember when I got those supports, that really, like, opened my mind to Alois as a really complex character.
Battlefield. Legend says that the souls of knights who fell during the battle roam freely after dawn.
And also, I love puns.
He was sure that the misshapen figure he saw was the ghost of a warrior searching for its earthly remains. After his stay at the church, my friend complained of restless nights and an unbearable weight on his chest. His closest friends and family feared a change in his eyes, as though it wasn't him occupying his body. No one knows for certain what happened that
Spooky.
night. After years of isolation, his body was found in the very graveyard where it all began. Alois? Did you hear me? I said, in the very graveyard where it all began.
What happened? Is it over? Oh, I blacked out after the part with the
My god, dude.
misshapen figure. Oh, so pathetic. I'm a knight. I have to be ready to fight anywhere, even in a spooky graveyard.
Spooky graveyard.
I don't think many battles take place in graveyards in the middle of the night. But I suppose it's important to be prepared, isn't it?
Precisely.
It's a good thing we're not in Fire Emblem Echoes.
Help me prepare.
Of course. I'm happy to share another spooky story next time.
Alright. I think we're good for now. We have 4 more points to spend. So we could do this, head chef, and we can cook with Ash, because he's back. Haven't cooked with him in a while. We got speed, Let's do speed. Speed +1.
I love to cook.
I know you do.
What are we making today?
We're making fish, because apparently that's all we eat around here.
I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Yeah. Alright, we've got 3 more points. We can sing. Nobody really needs to sing, but I can have Ash and Annette sing together so they get more support. Why not? Oh, Ferdinand needs motivation, so we'll do that.
Singing is...
Tell me we got it. We got it. There it is. Perfect timing.
Almost forgot how spooky this place is. I don't know if I can do this alone. No, I've got to. What use am I to anyone if I can't even handle an empty tower? Here goes.
The doll from my father must be in there. But I'm too scared to go looking for it.
Man, getting this support right after Gilbert dies
Ash, what are you doing here?
adds a whole new layer to it.
Here, I got this for you.
My doll! You went back for it? But why?
Your father gave it to you. I know you said you'd throw it away, but you can't just toss out something so important.
Ash, thank you. I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to go back in there to get it myself. But thanks to you, I didn't have to. And you're afraid of ghosts, right? Were you okay in there all by yourself?
Well, not really. I tried my best not to think about it. My legs shook whenever I did.
Oh, poor Ash. You're safe now, I promise.
Knock it off, would you? I'm okay now. But I'm glad I could help you and see a smile on your face. Look at me, though. A grown man, scared of ghosts.
I mean, we literally just had a support between Alois and Mercedes.
I think you're something special, Ash. You were really brave, and all for me. That wasn't an easy thing to do. I'm in awe of you.
Thanks. Maybe there is still hope for me as a knight.
Yes, I'll gladly attest to that. I'm sure you'll be a splendid knight. Maybe you'll even outdo my father.
Ugh, that's a frightening thought, comparing me to one of the king's best knights. But it's a happy one, too. It makes me want to work that much harder.
Does Ash and Alois have support? It's a good question. I think... Do they? They don't. Man, there's so many supports that could have been. So many. That is certainly one that should exist. He does have supports with Gilbert. Yeah, that... Honestly, I kind of thought they did. It's alright. Yeah, I mean, to have supports between everybody and everybody, like, you know. But it does feel like there are supports that really should have been. There's definitely a few that I can think of off the top of my head that really feel like we missed out on. Namely, things like, I don't know, Happy and Lysithea, Yuri and Ash, Alois and Ash, clearly, Balthus and Manuela, Petra and Leone. I mean, we could rattle off a whole list of them. And then there's so many too that end at B that really would desperately like to have an A support.
Pristine manners. Indeed.
All right. Well, got one more point to spend. I don't know how to spend it. I guess. Somebody want to teach me something? Who's around? Who wants to teach me something? Somebody want to teach me bow? Leone over here? Who's over here? Somebody should be over here. Petra. Do you teach bow, Petra?
Surprising.
Advanced drills. You do teach me bow. I already have sea-level bow. I don't need bow. Teach me flying. Sure. Why not? The people can teach you. That's one of the reasons, yeah, I do really like that. I wish they could teach you anything that they're good at. But I think they have set things they can teach. Like, I'm using Bernie as a magic user, right? But I don't think Bernie can teach me reason. No matter how high her reason is.
This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
So, the way I play, where I use characters in weird ways a lot of the time, it often leads them to not really being able to be very effective at instructing. But it is great when it lines up, and you can get some good stuff from some of those characters. Especially for purposes of New Game Plus, where like you're in the post time skip. At this point, you don't need to recruit anybody, but you want to carry over skills into the next playthrough, and you can get like heavy armor and stuff from people. It is really useful. All right, so our first order of business is to get Sedith punching. Get over the line. There we go. All right, we got it. There it is. Alright, now other people who don't need anything anymore. What we got? Still want to try to get Annette. Because at this point it's just silly. I would like to try to get her S level black magic, because you know what? She's already got half the map as her range. Let's give her another +1. Why not? I don't think it's going to happen, though. We don't have enough time, but, you know. It'd be fun. Let's get A+ for you.
Well,
that's pretty great. I don't know what else you need. We can work on your flying, I guess. Try to get you Alert Stance+.
I would like to do.
Let's get your fists a little bit better too. Not at this rate.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
All right. She heard me talking and she wanted to shut me up.
I'll keep trying.
Here we go, egg. A+ magic. Same for you. I want you to get black magic range 1. That'd be great. Totally unnecessary, but great all the same. You! Let's get your authority over the line. Actually, you're gonna get authority automatically from the weekend, so let's go into bow. I would like to get you A level bow. Not bad. Got one more. Bernie, Dorothea. Bernie. Flying. It's only B level flying. You need to get more. You need to get Alert Stance+. Although I don't even know if I'm going to use it, but it doesn't matter. Group tasks. I guess we can still do that. That's fine.
I have a question.
You do. Some of the children were admiring a painting of mine. I'd like to paint a new piece, something just for them to make them happy. What do you think I ought to paint? Woodland creatures.
I see. Thank you.
Bow and riding. Huh. Leone, bow and riding. Who would ever do that? I got a birthday gift from Flane. Oh, how sweet. Clearly, Leone's calling is punching in faith. It's Annette's birthday. Of course it's Annette's birthday. Sorry to hear about your dad. We're not going to talk about that. Here you go. Here's your favorite tea.
I love this tea. Thank you.
Man, her dad just died, and now it's her birthday. Although she's used to not having her father around for her birthday anyway, so I guess that's fine. I'm counting on you. And you seem different. Yeah. Did anything happen? Surely nothing major has changed in your life.
Would you like to go with me sometime?
Of course I'd like to go with the candy shop with you, Annette. Things that bother you. Yeah. This is happy birthday. This is a great birthday conversation, isn't it?
It was so yummy.
She's all smiles, so I guess it worked out. Yikes. Perfect tea time. Hey man, maybe she's not that sad. Maybe she made peace with it.
Well?
One step before the next.
This should be soon.
I always was.
Manuela gets warp. She does, doesn't she? That's true. I forgot about that. Alright, well, I promised at the start of this that we'd do Forgotten Hero. Which I know, I'm excited about that one because I love that one so much. That one is my favorite paralogue. Ugh. Look at him. He looks so distinguished, and it's actually not a bad look.
I passed.
Alright. Alright, dude. We made it happen. I'm very proud of you, Sedith. Alright. Forgotten Hero. Let's get it. Let's just get it done. Let's get it done. Gotta do it eventually. Now's the time.
Thank you.
I don't know how much of this I'm going to do.
There's no reason to feign ignorance.
If I'm just gonna push in right, like we're just gonna go straight up the bottom, right in, fight him, or are we gonna play the game?
Professor, help!
Don't interfere. Just hand the girl over to me. I'm telling you this for your own
My
good.
typical
You're putting yourself in danger
play
by
for this map
associating with
is to go around the left side, from the bottom, up the left side to
Do
the
you know
top,
of the
and then go
wandering
straight
beast
down from the
stalking
top.
the woods in the Edmund territory?
There was one
It is said
time
that it
I
attacks
think I
people
tried to
every
rout
night
the
and
enemy,
drags them off to feast.
and
The true identity of the wandering
never
beast
again.
is that girl right there.
No, I would never.
Get out of here, dude. Stop
No,
harassing my students.
I'll get the evidence I need.
Who even are you? How'd you get in? Gatekeeper, did you
My
let this guy in?
apologies for getting you involved in that. In truth, that man has been following me ever since my father disappeared. He's a crest scholar. The crest that my father bore and was passed down to me, it was Maurice's crest.
Maurice's crest. Who the fuck is Maurice?
It's also known as the crest.
His
of the
name
beast.
sounds distinctly not
It's said
high
there were
fantasy.
once 12 heroes who saved
Although to be
Hope.
fair, neither does Marianne.
There was the King of Liberation, Nemesis, the 10 elites, and finally, Maurice. One day, Maurice
Yeah, we got
suddenly
all the favorites. Nemesis,
transformed
we got
into
Gautier,
people.
we got
It was
Daphnel,
like the Miklon of House Gautier turned into a black
Fraldarius,
beast. The negative energy dwelling within
and
his
Maurice.
crest turned Maurice into a monster.
To be fair, Dominic also
People
sounds kind of
of
funny.
Hope grew to despise him, and he was stripped of his honor. His whole clan was conquered, and it was believed that his bloodline had vanished. But even now,
I imagine Dominic
there
is this
exist
Italian
few
guy.
descendants who have inherited Maurice's crest and his curse. My family line is one of them. Maurice's crest is a symbol of disaster. Anyone who comes in contact with it is met with great misfortune. Those who carry the crest become beasts at night and slaughter innocent people. Yes, the rumor about the wandering beast in the woods. People are saying the creature is similar in appearance to Maurice's bestial form. That may be true, but I doubt I could do it
Well,
on
it's a
my
good
own.
thing you have all of us,
If you and some of the others came with me, though.
and all our torches. Gotta get the
Thank you.
torches out of storage again.
Promise you won't tell anyone about my crest?
Although thankfully I believe this is the last time we're gonna need torches.
I'm sorry to have to ask, but thank you.
Alright. So we got this, and then we got Retribution as the only other paralog remaining. So who are we bringing? I feel like Mercedes isn't going to be that useful here. Annette, absolutely. Patra Ferdinand, absolutely. Leone, for sure. Kind of want to bring Sedith. Flane. Oh, we need Bernie. Definitely need Bernie. For the heals. Ignatz. Ignatz is... Oh, he's a Dark Knight. That's right. Forgot we put him on a horse. This map is a little bit of a struggle for horses. Although it's not too bad. Annette doesn't care as much because her range is so good. Ignatz also has decent range. He's got the Caduceus staff, so he doesn't have the +2, but he's got the +1. So that's not bad. I think we bring Ignatz. We sat him out last time too, so that's fine. Dorothea, I feel like is going to be useful because she has Meteor, but she only has one. Only has one Meteor. Yuri's going to end up falling behind. I know that for sure. Mercedes is also going to fall behind. I think we bring Sedith and Flane. Because War Monks seem to have, yeah, they have good movement. They have 6 movement, which is kind of wild. These guys would definitely fall behind. Alright, so that's good. Marianne doesn't care because she's not going to move anyway. Maybe moving. Yeah. I don't know why war monks have such good movement, but they do. And it's very useful. So Sedith is on the ground. We can pair him with... You know what? Take Cyril. I want Sedith's Cyril supports. Let's get some of those. I don't know how many we're going to be able to get, but those are actually really good. What else? Ash is on a Wyvern. We can put him with a flying unit. He's already got A support with Marianne. He's already got A+ support with Annette. Does he have full support with Petra? We can get Ash Petra. He's got... No, he doesn't. Alright. Sounds like we'll do that. Because I don't need anybody now to get really anything. We'll put Hilda on Marianne, too. Let's do that. Let's make the internet happy. That should be good. Oh, Lysithea. Fuck. We'll work on... Oh, her paralog is the next one. I was gonna say, we'll work on her in the next battle. Her paralog is the next battle. In which case, it's gonna be pointless anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. She'll just hide in the bushes. She should be able to survive. It's Lysithea. I'm not worried about her. We need torches. Everybody needs torches. Where are my torches at? We don't have very many with a lot of durability here. Marianne doesn't need one. Annette, you can take one of these. It's fine. Ferdinand, you can take one. Petra. Somebody's got to get that critical ring. I'm actually thinking I might give that to Sedith. Although Sedith ultimately will probably end up with the shield we get from Retribution. You haven't needed the steel lance, so I'm gonna box it. Yeah, you don't need that anymore. You can get the critical ring, I think. Especially the critical ring, because I have you with the Killer Knuckles Plus, so Sedith might be out here critting every turn. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We definitely need to make sure our battalions are up for this one. Good God. And then, yeah, we need to repair some weapons.
Is that the one? Is that...
We'll repair some weapons. Yeah, this one for sure.
Is that... Thanks a bunch.
This one also.
Is that... Thanks a bunch.
Blessed Lance is fine. That'll be useful, but it's fine. We don't need to worry about that right now. You're still good. Sedith, we need you to get more Iron Gauntlets. And that's good. Cool. Map placement. Not really that important, all things considered. We can put Sedith up front. We can put Leonie up front. Annette in the back is fine with Ignatz in the back, also fine. Actually, no. You and you in the back. And Bernie in the back, because healer's in the back. Okay, good. I like this. Now I'm sad, because Dedue apparently is dead. And that reminded me of Dedue.
Are you really the wandering beast that people talk about?
Do you bear our crest?
Alright.
For what purpose?
Fingers crossed we can get through this without much hassle.
Does that mean...
It appears that your
As paralogs go, this is not top of my list. Byleth, you come out here and bait. Use your torch. Oh, lovely. Lovely, look at all this nonsense we have to deal with. Alright, Sedith. I don't think I really want to bother with trying to get the Umbral Steel and stuff. I don't think I need it. So I'm just gonna hit hard. Leonie, come over here. And actually, come over here and punch. Punch. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Hell yeah.
Everyone, please move carefully.
This forest is the den of demonic.
It sure is. You are not lying.
You will be lucky to make it out alive.
You are so not lying.
Steady now.
Somebody else can... Blizzard? Doesn't do much. Petra.
I will prevail.
I need you, Petra. You don't do much either. What's up with that? Alright. Chill here, I guess. Ig can hit from this far away, I think. Alright, 51% chance. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Flame can get in here, actually, and put in some work. She actually doesn't even, barely needs to use her magic. 14 times 2 with a 20% chance to crit on a Training Lance plus physical. I almost wanted to try it. I'm not got, she crits. She does get the crit. Look at that. Should have gone with my gut. Should have done it. That would have been something. Man. All right, you got a 41% chance to crit. You're gonna crit. Egg.
Saw that.
Egg. 41% chance to crit. Egg. What are you doing? I don't want to debate. No, he's not baiting. That's not happening. You're really gonna make me use like a net to do this?
I do this for all of us.
Bernie. Let Bernie do it. No, Bernie, you need to get it in one hit. Because you're going to take a buttload back. Alright, Fimble. I don't want to rely on Fimble better. No, I don't want that. Ferdinand, you throw Javelin. Yeah. There we go.
I will see this war
There we go, Ferdy. He's level 36 too. He didn't need to do that. So the good thing is Annette can come over here and just take this guy out. No, this guy. Actually, she can't. Okay. Well, alright, just do that. At the very least. Sedith, do you have... I did give you a javelin. Haha, look at that. Alright, Sedith.
I won't allow
Calm down. You got a +1 in like everything but strength. What a hero. Alright. Marianne doesn't need to move. Sedith is a tank, too. That's something I often forget, but this dude can take hits for days. Alright, let's have Sedith come through here and punch. Hell yeah. Got a crit chance of 0 even with that crit ring, though. I don't like that. Flame, you want to help out? Use them on 2. She could use the Levin Sword 57 times 2 because she's broken as shit. Who needs levels? Anybody actually really need levels? No. Nobody does. I thought Ig kind of did, but he really doesn't. Bernie is the one who could use it the most. Fimblevetter, he'll crit. On the second one. Of course I meant to say on the second one. You just come over here and light the way. You know what? Go for it. Fuck. 32%. I should have known he was going to hit that. Should have known. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he hit that? Ig, kill the guy. Kill the guy, Ig. There we go.
Fine work.
They call him crit nuts for a reason. And that reason is because he crits a lot. He crits a hell of a lot. So, get critting.
Well done.
Still not overly only healing people, but that's how it goes sometimes. I guess we could fight this guy. Kind of forgot he was here, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess it's fair that if I'm hitting all these, like, 4% crits, that these guys would occasionally get to hit a 20% hit rate. That's how it evens out. Yeah, go for Ferdy. Go for Ferdy. You can heal safely, I think. No, don't attack. I think you can safely heal without triggering the dude. Oh, hi. Hello there. Got another beast coming out of the fog.
If I live, I fight.
Alright. Now we got this dude now to deal with. How does magic do against the shields? Is it good or is it shitty? It's okay. I prefer to have somebody who's gonna double. Or quad, in the case of Leone. Yeah, let's keep doing that. This has been very good. Seth can't quite get there, but he could throw a javelin. I would prefer if he didn't. Although at this point it doesn't really matter, because I just want him to get in on the action. You can also use Nosferatu and do 12. Violet, you wanna do it? Do the work? That's sure. Go ahead. Kind of being a punching bag as it is. Dodged. I'll take it. Got a chest key. Sure. Petra. Be a deer. Take this man out. Alright. I would like Seth to get over here. He's not going to be able to make it. I can't really do much. I don't take much back, actually, but still. Let's get Flane in here. Flane, use her 11 sword. Yeah. Takes a lot back, though. Ferdinand, what can you do? Can you do something that doesn't kill? That's good. He'll crit, though. She didn't. Good for you. Good for you, Ferdy. I appreciate the restraint. Appreciate the restraint. She's critting.
I'm impressed.
These guys, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. What is happening? Now, Seth, I don't know if Seth actually gets Physic. I feel like he doesn't. Probably doesn't. I'm not sure. Alright. Here's our bait, Ferdy. Ferdy's like the best bait in the game. Because no one can hit him. Alright, well, we got a lot of dudes over here, don't we? Who's taking out the dudes? Byleth, you want to work on some of these dudes? You want to take this guy out? You don't, but you can put in the work. It's level 35. Alright, so, Flane, you want to finish this off? Doesn't even need Frozen Lance. Love it. Alright, very good. We could, if I really wanted to, we could push in and just go for this guy now. There is a part of me that kind of wants to do that. But we can last a little bit longer, I think. Let's get a net up here. Let's get Ignatz up here. Let's get Bernadetta up here. She could heal somebody. I don't think it's worth doing at the moment. Marianne could heal somebody, though. No, she can't. Nobody needs it. Alright. Very good. Go, Ferdy. You're gonna miss. Training sword. I know, right? I mean, we say that. Flane has been using a Training Lance Plus to do 50, 60 damage to people. And Dorothea uses Hexblade. So it's certainly a thing we can do. Sedith, you come over here. I want you to punch somebody to death. There we go. Put in the work. Very good. I would like... Who's still level 35? Ignatz? Ooh, level 34 Bernie. We want Bernie. Although she doesn't have enough power. She doesn't have enough power. Unless she crits. Do us proud, Bernie. Get that crit. Nope. Okay. Well, you got the level up anyway. Got the level up anyway. I'm proud of you. Bernie feels like she could use a premium magic herbs. At some point in the not-too-distant future. Only crits when they don't... Yeah. Yeah, we don't get clutch crits here. We get unnecessary crits. That's how we roll. Byleth. There we go. Exhibit A. Crit completely not needed. But you know what? I'll take it. You want to give it to me? I'll take it. 90 damage. Right on time. Absolutely. Alright, Ig, you get the finisher on this one. Blizzard. 41% crit chance. You know he's gonna... You know he's gonna crit, right? This guy only has 24 HP left. There is no doubt in my mind that we're getting this crit. Oh.
I took care of it.
We don't crit 41s. We don't crit 41s. We've learned this. We crit 4s. Not 41s. I only crit when there's a single-digit crit chance. Alright, can Ignatz take that? Yeah, he can. It's fine. Annette, go ahead and put in the work here, because I think you're not going to get hit back, right? This is free. That's a free action. You gotta use the white magic? Alright. That's fine. I guess that makes sense. You're a demon beast thing, so you don't... Wait, does he still have a shield there? It's toxic. Why do you still have a shield there, dude? I should have broken it. Fine.
No use.
nonsense is that? Flame, can you do it? I feel like you can. 57, you sure can. Okay. Okay. Well... you know...
Thank you.
Flame. 22, that's a lot of damage. Alright, both of these guys are going for AoEs. I don't like the sound of that, so Seth, you gotta come in here and punch somebody real good. Punch this guy real good to death. He did some bad stuff. He attacked Flame, and we can't have that. Did 22 whole damage to Flame. So Seth needs to come in here and set things straight. Alright. Annette feels like a good call here, because she can do this from a distance without taking anything back. That I'm hoping will crack the shield. Thank you. Very good. We'll put her over here. Ig can get this in for free. I don't think Ig has critted this 41% at all. He's had this 41% crit chance. Has not done it once. I don't know, man. There we go. I was kind of banking on that one. I was pretty much expecting that. I don't know that I would have rewinded if I didn't get it, but like that one needed to happen. You need to physic Flame. Flame's bleeding out over here.
Why, thank
there we go. Flame's still level 35. Bernie's still level 35. No, Bernie's not gonna be able to do it. A useful crit. I know, right? Who would have possibly guessed that? Flame, you could use the Levin sword. You probably should, and will kill him. He needs to miss. Nice. What I need to do is make that 11 sword plus. We definitely need that to be 11 sword plus. No question. Because Flame would very much appreciate the extra range on that.
Well done.
11 sword. All of those weapons are really good. Between the 11 sword, the bolt axe. What's the other one? Can never remember what it's called because it's so rare. Arrow of Indra or something like that. All right, I think I'm moving in. I think I just want. I kind of just want to get this over with. No lie, I'm not big on making this take too long. Let's go ahead and try to gambit such that we gambit both of these things. Can we do it? Yes. Yes, we can. There we go. Boom. His blood is roused.
Exploit their weak spots.
Alright, so we've got this guy and we got this guy. So we can really break this guy with Petra. The good thing is we can actually we totally break him with Petra. That's super good. Let's do that.
I have a strategy.
Actually, you know what I should have done here? I'm actually going to wind this one back. Because I could just go right here and hit him in that spot. Still breaks him, and it does way more damage. So that's super good. Still get our Umbral Steel. Come over here, that's safe. You need to get broken too. So we'll have Flame come in here and do that. We'll definitely have Flame come in here and do that. So you can chill here. Gambit with the Resonant Lightning. She's got 70% chance to hit. Alright, maybe not. Maybe Ignatz? Ignatz probably can't reach. Yeah. Maybe I was a little soon to do this. Oh, we can rescue her, though.
I do this for all of us.
Yeah, that's what we can do. Now I need to get closer. It'll be fine. It will be fine. It will absolutely be fine because we have Bernie, and this is why we got... Oh, shit. This is why we got Bernie's Faith up to level A. And she can just go ahead and yoink. Alright, so he's still going for Marianne, but that's fine because Marianne can still move. Annette can actually come in here. I don't know that she can hit anybody yet, but she can rally strength, which is not good for any of these people.
What's my strategy?
Put Byleth over here. Oh, you can talk to Marianne. Oh, hey.
You saved me, Professor. Thank you. The Wandering Beast's true form. Could it be? Sorry, I need to focus on the fight.
No, you don't. Sure.
Thanks so much.
You can just come over here and chill. And you can physic Sedith. Great. Annette can come over here. She's not in danger. Ignatz can come over here. He is in danger, so I don't want to do that. We can put him here. That's better. Sedith can come over here. He will play a role in probably the next turn. I could still try to go for... I think it's worth doing. Still think we try to do it. Go for the Gambit. 70% chance to hit. Resonant Lightning. There we go. Look at that. Get some spillover damage. And we immobilize that guy. And there we have it. Yeah, these guys are starting to move, which is fine because we should be able to take this guy out this turn. I'm hoping. Sedith can't get there, but we can move. He still won't be able to get there. That's okay. Leone. No, not Leone. How much damage does Flame do with her, let's see the Levin Sword first. 47 times 2, 79% crit. Or 79% crit, 79% hit rate. Training Lance on that. That is a guaranteed... Could rescue him. Yeah, we can. I don't think I'm gonna need... I don't know that I really need Bernie for much. So that should be okay. This is just a solid... Just takes off one of his health bars. I think I want to do that. Because I don't know that Flame's going to be able to do like a ton of damage reliably. So I think that was probably her best move. Leone can come in here and probably do a hell of a lot. Right, exactly. That's kind of that's why I didn't want to waste Leone on that. There we go. So she takes out an entire health bar on her own. And I do want to bring Sedith over, I think. That makes the most sense. Because he'll probably do something similar. Assuming he can get there. Alright. can get there. Killer Knuckles. Alright. I'm tempted to have him wait for the last... the last hit. Let's go with that. Alright. Ig might be able to do work here. 32 times 2. Can we do better? 41 times 2.
Ready for anything.
Ferdy. Ferdy can absolutely deal with it. But I want Ignatz to get the level. So let's have Ignatz do it. He's not gonna die. It'll be fine. He lives no matter what happens. And he gets the crit. Okay. Okay, Ig. There we go. Sedith, you want to finish it off? No, hold on. I want Marianne to get a heal in here.
Thanks.
+6. Alright. Killer Knuckles. 38% crit. He's got 4 chances to crit. Come on, man. There it is. Alright.
Well done. Finally, this nightmare of 1,000 years is at its end. Oh, inheritor of my crest.
I mean, he had to crit one of them. He didn't have to, but, you know, that would have been nuts if he didn't. Flayne, of all people. You know what? I'll take it. Alright. Well, I don't think we have time to do Retribution, because Retribution is a bit of a long one, if I remember correctly. But that's the only other thing we have to do, so we can do another, like, auxiliary battle.
Human bones, and this sword remaining.
And then I think Retribution will be how we start the next stream.
The creature's true identity was...
I'm sorry.
You again?
This guy.
I heard rumor that the
Like, we
Wandering
literally
Beast
could
was
just
slain.
ask Gatekeeper to kick this guy
Do you
out.
really believe that frees you of suspicion? Without proof that it was slain, the argument that you are not a beast does not stand. Furthermore, Huh? Oh, that sword!
When the
Gatekeeper,
Wandering Beast
please.
was defeated, this sword...
It's
I tell you what, the dude gets by on personality alone.
Is Maurice's crest. But how would
The
lost
dude
magic
gets by on
end
personality
up with the Wandering
alone. That's
Beast?
all he's got. Because his
According to
ability
what I
to
know
keep
of
the
Maurice's
gate
story, he didn't let go of the
is
sword until the
really
very end.
questionable at
That
best.
must mean... I see. So that's what happened. My apologies. It seems I was mistaken. I must be going.
So the Wandering Beast was...
Maurice himself is who that was.
He was roaming the dark woods for over 1,000 years, suffering for his murderous past. It's true. And because of that, I feel as though my curse has been lifted. The blood of a beast no longer flows through me. I feel human for once. Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it on my own. Without your help, I would never have found peace. I'll do anything I can to repay my debt to you.
Why can't we play with Beast Marianne? You know... That would certainly be interesting, especially because other 4 health bars and big damage. Yeah, right. But like other Fire Emblem games, I know have people who can turn into beasts as like that's what they do, like a beast stone or something. I don't know why they didn't go that route. I guess, well, I mean, I don't know. They didn't want to go that route. Alright, these are level 39 battles. I don't know that we really want to do that. You get ore. You know what? Let's do this one because we get ore. I'm good with getting ore. Let's get some ore. This is just a filler. This is really just filling time. So we're going to do this battle, and then we'll go ahead and end off after this. And next time we will begin with Retribution, which will be the last paralog. I don't think there's any other paralogs on this route. We don't get, what's her face? Anna. We don't get her paralog. There's no House Lord. We've already done Seteth. We've already done Reyes. We've already done Sothis. We've already done all that. So there's nobody left for paralog. So this, yeah, Retribution is the last one. Which means, it's kind of crazy. That means we're really close to being done with this. Because even though we still have a bunch of chapters left, we don't have anything else to do. Other than the chapter missions, basically. We've more or less gotten almost all the supports we're looking for. We've basically gotten... what else did I want? Is there anything else I really wanted? Not particularly. Let's go, Leone. We've gotten pretty much all the supports we want. There's other ones we can get, but there's nothing, like, critical. We've gotten everybody in their classes. So, yeah. We don't really need much. What am I doing? Ash and Petra, that's what I was doing. And... I don't know. What else? Not really anything, honestly. Shamir and Leone. Shamir and Leone, that's right. I was doing that one too. There we go. That's good. Let's battalions replenish and blacksmith. I don't care. I think we're good. Set up our map. Put Leone up front. Put Yuri up front. Put Seteth up front. And have Dorothea and Mercedes ready to back up, and everybody else doesn't really matter that much. Cool. Let's do it. Let's get this ore. Rout the enemy. Nice and quick.
My orders?
Boom, boom. Now, Seteth first.
Guide me well.
Seteth first.
Lament your weakness.
Then Leone. She can get farther. And Seteth got level 36, which is fantastic. That was a great level up. Alright, Leone, you want to deal with this? Honestly, you kind of do. But do you want to deal with this guy instead? No. Alright. I know Leone has magic as an option, but it's really not an option. Gets the crit, though. And you know what? We're gonna dance for her. And she can go again. Actually, she can come over here. No, I don't want... No, never mind. I don't want her to do that.
I'm not
There we
dying
go.
here.
Who else had an adjutant? Petra. Petra and Ash had yeah.
I will prevail.
Let's go. No, we don't want that. Yeah. Love getting the bullions. I don't know that we really need them that much anymore. There we go.
My heart burns with pride.
So I'm trying to think. I mean, we can buy, you know, buying the arcane crystals. That's kind of really it. Let's just keep Petra here. It's fine. Dorothea.
More fighting.
Kind of want to just drop a meteor in this area right over here. Just drop a meteor. And just meteor one of these guys. They're spaced in such a way that nobody's gonna get any like splash from. Oh. Yeah, right. I could roll that back, but I don't know that I care enough.
Ready for
Ferdinand, come up here. Throw a javelin at this dude. I mean, you know what? Actually, go ahead and do this, Gambit. Let's do that. Keep them from moving. That's a little better. Annette, you can come up here and take this guy out, actually. Because, of course you can.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Violet, come up here. You can heal Sethith for nothing, no real reason, but that's fine. And Bernie, you come over here and just be here for moral support. Good stuff. Let's roll this. Going for Leone. Very good. Level 37. Because that's necessary. Yeah, she's critting. Of course she's critting. Alright. Everybody's coming in. Sethith. Take out one of these horse guys. Actually, you know what? Take out this guy.
I won't allow it.
Very good. Yuri, I feel like I want you to actually fight. No. No, I don't. You can dance. You can dance instead. That's fine. Take out this guy.
That is all.
Quickly becoming one of my strongest units.
This still
Mercedes, you can come over here and just snipe this guy out. There we go. Very good. Annette, you can come in here and put in some work. Yeah, take out the armor guy.
Can't afford to lose.
Another level 37.
Wait.
Bernie, you want to do some work? I think you do. I think you probably do. You want to fight one of these guys. Thoron, this guy here. Yep. Good shit. Dorothea doesn't want to do much, actually. Petra, you want to... You probably want to gambit. You want to gambit. That's exactly what you want to do.
I have a strategy. I fight for justice's name.
There we go. And then Ferdy, you can come over here and take this guy out.
If I live, I fight.
Yeah, this is very quickly turning into a curb stomp. Armor Slayer, okay. Bro, what's happening? What even is this?
This could turn the tides.
Assist, you can physics setteth. Very good.
Apologies.
And Leone still hasn't moved. Adjutant follow-up. Alright, Shamir.
The blade breaker
Coming in for
taught
that
me
clutch.
well. Not
Terrible level up. Doesn't matter. We're not using you. Alright, Freddy's gonna dodge your attack because that's what he does. Who wants anything? Yuri's just out here begging for some experience. Dorothea is also out here begging for experience. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Bernie, you can come over here and attack. Use Thunder. Take this guy out.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Very good. And lastly, who wants to close this out? Somebody with an adjutant. Sedith can't get there. Petra has an adjutant. Leone has an adjutant. Petra's a lower level. It's gonna be Petra. Petra can't finish it. Can she do it with a lance? No, she cannot. Alright, well, she can contribute. Okay, well, she heard me talking. She heard me talking. Had to prove me wrong. Alright, that's fine. Arcane crystals. That was exactly what I wanted to. Fantastic. Alright, well, that was certainly an experience. And on that note, we will go ahead and wrap things up here. So, where are we? We have Retribution. This is what we're going to do next time. We're going to start right out the gate. We have one more activity point here, so we're going to do Retribution right out the gate. As the last paralogue, we're going to get Ferdinand and Lysithea taken care of here. And then, once we're done with paralogues, there's really nothing else to do besides just kind of pushing to the chapter missions. So, I think we're going to probably do Fort Mercius next time, too, because we don't have any more explorers to do. So we have this battle. We'll get to the end of the month. We can do it pretty quickly because we don't have to do anything else. There's no more really instruction that we need to do. There's not really a whole lot of anything. So we'll get to Fort Mercius. We'll take care of Fort Mercius. And that means all that's left is, what, 4 chapters? And we don't really have to do much in any of them. There's no more paralogues. There's no more anything else. So I think we're getting really close. So yeah. That's exciting. But that's where we're going to go ahead and leave it for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. The next stream will be on Thursday, which is September 30th. And that will be 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish. And as I said, we're going to start right out the gate with Retribution. We can't do anything else because we're in a battle day, so there's no supports, there's no anything, so we're just going to jump right into Retribution. Take care, ATD09. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to take care of Retribution right out the gate, and then we're going to push to Fort Mercius, take care of that, and then see what happens. So we'll go from there. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you then. Good night.